The thoughts I harbor are not pure. They are dangerous, thrilling, and uncontrollable. I keep them close, but I can feel them pulling me toward something I can't yet grasp. Inside me lies a well of desires so powerful that if I let them rise to the surface, everything would change. I live in constant tension, afraid of what would happen if they came to light. I have learned to suppress my secret desires, but they are always there, lurking, pushing me toward the edge of something I can't yet understand, and it scares me more than anything. The power of my desires is overwhelming, like a tidal wave crashing inside me. I keep it all hidden, afraid of the destruction it could cause if anyone ever saw it. No one sees the war raging within me, the constant battle between what I desire and what I know is dangerous. But it's a fight I can't seem to escape. There are parts of me that no one can ever see, desires that are too dark to share. I keep them locked away, but even I can't control the force they have over me. My secret desires aren't just fantasies. They are pieces of me that have the potential to change everything. I am constantly walking the line between desire and destruction. You can't understand the depth of my desires, how they push me to the edge of who I am. Every day, I struggle to keep them in check, but I'm not sure how much longer I can hold on. The more I try to suppress my desires, the stronger they become. They are a fire I cannot extinguish, and each day I wonder if I'll give in to them completely. Inside me is a longing so deep, so intense, that it could shatter everything I've ever known. I keep it hidden, but there are days when I wonder if it will consume me. I am a maze of secret desires, each one more dangerous than the last. They twist and turn inside me, and though I try to find my way out, I know I may never escape. I walk a fine line between desire and destruction, afraid that one day I'll slip and everything I've built will come crashing down. But something inside me craves that chaos. What I desire is not simple. It is a force that pulls at the very core of who I am. I keep it locked away, afraid of the destruction it could cause if I let it out. The secret desires I carry are like a storm waiting to break. I can feel the thunder in my veins, and though I try to ignore it, it only grows stronger with time. There's a darkness inside me, a hunger that no one can see. It's dangerous, consuming, and yet I find myself drawn to it, unable to break free from its pull. What I feel inside is more than just a passing thought. It is a craving, a need, a force that threatens to consume me if I don't keep it in check. And even then, it's a constant struggle. I walk through the world with a secret desire burning inside me, one that no one can see, but one that shapes everything I do. It's dangerous, and yet I can't help but crave it. These desires are more than just fleeting thoughts. They are part of me, ingrained in my soul. They are powerful, overwhelming, and I fear what might happen if they ever take control. Every day, I fight against the pull of my deepest desires, knowing that if I ever give in, everything I've worked for could come undone. And yet, I find myself tempted by the very things that could destroy me. Inside me, there's a desire so strong, so uncontrollable, that it threatens to undo everything I've ever known. But I keep it hidden, hoping no one will ever see just how dangerous it is. The thoughts I have are not innocent. They are dark, dangerous, and thrilling. They pull me in with a force I can't explain, and I wonder how long I can keep them at bay before they take over. What I want isn't something I can share with anyone. It's a dangerous, powerful desire that threatens to change everything. And though I try to suppress it, I can feel it lurking just beneath the surface. I am constantly torn between the life I know and the dangerous desires that haunt me. Each day, I wonder if I'll give in, if I'll let those desires define who I am. What I crave is not something simple or easy. It's a powerful force that could change everything. I keep it locked away, but I fear the day it escapes, for I know it will reshape everything in its path. My secret desires are more than just passing fantasies. They are powerful urges that threaten to consume me if I let them. But even as I try to keep them under control, I feel them growing stronger. I try to push my dangerous desires to the back of my mind, but they always come back. They are a part of me, shaping who I am, and I wonder how much longer I can keep them hidden. The longer I deny my desires, the more they grow. They are a force I can't ignore, and I fear that one day they will break through and I won't be able to stop them. There are thoughts swirling in my mind that you can never comprehend, desires that pulse beneath the surface, hidden and potent, waiting for the right moment to surface. What you see is only a fraction of what I am capable of. My desires are like a storm, calm on the outside, but raging beneath the surface. The truth is, they have the power to tear apart everything I know, and yet I keep them locked away. The thoughts I carry are like shadows, darker than any light can touch, hiding in the corners of my mind. They are dangerous, more than anyone could ever understand, but they are mine to control. What I feel inside is a secret, a power I dare not unleash. But each day it grows, threatening to break free, to change everything. And yet, I hold back, uncertain if I'm ready to let it consume me. The desires that run through me are not innocent. They are potent, volatile, and explosive. If you knew just how deep they go, you'd never look at me the same way again. There is a fire in my soul, one you could never extinguish. It burns with a heat you can't begin to understand, and if it were to ignite, nothing would remain untouched. My secret desires are dangerous because they make me feel alive in ways that others can't. They pull me to the edge of everything, forcing me to question who I truly am. If you could see inside my mind, you'd find things far darker than you could ever imagine. These thoughts and feelings are far more dangerous than I ever let on. The things I crave aren't just simple wants. They're urges so powerful, so intense, that I fear if I ever gave in to them, I'd lose control of everything. There are parts of me that no one can ever know. The urges I feel are more dangerous than anything I've ever confessed, and even as I try to suppress them, they haunt me. I walk around with a storm inside me, a tornado of desire and passion. The world sees my calm exterior, but no one knows what's really brewing under the surface. The feelings I hold close are like fire waiting to consume everything in its path. I keep them hidden, but they are always there, simmering, waiting to burn everything down. Inside me, there's a dark, thrilling urge that beckons me forward. It's not something I can ignore or dismiss. It's something that controls me, even if I refuse to let it out. I keep my deepest desires locked away in a cage, afraid of what might happen if they are ever set free. But sometimes I wonder what would happen if I let go. I crave more than what's visible to the world, more than what anyone could understand. These desires are dangerous, and yet I can't seem to let go of them. My secret thoughts hold a power that could change everything. If you knew what was really inside me, you might not even recognize me anymore. These hidden desires aren't innocent. They are wild, untamed, and dangerous. But they are mine, and I keep them close because I don't know how to live without them. I try to bury the dangerous thoughts that cross my mind, but they resurface in ways I can't control. And each time, I wonder if they'll be the ones that finally consume me. You'll never know what it's like to walk with such dangerous desires, to feel them clawing at you from within. They shape who I am, but I'm not sure I can hold them back forever. I hold these dangerous feelings inside, knowing that one day they may break free. But until then, I am trapped between who I am and who I secretly long to become. What I desire is not for the faint of heart. These feelings are far more intense, far more overwhelming than anything I let the world see. And I am terrified of what might happen if they ever escape. There are moments when my desires almost break through, when the darkness inside me threatens to swallow me whole, but I keep it all buried because I fear what might happen if I let it out. My secret desires are dangerous not because they're wrong, but because they are so powerful, so all-consuming, that they make me question everything I've ever believed about myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm teetering on the edge, where my desires threaten to pull me into the abyss. And yet, I stay standing, not sure how much longer I can keep the edge from taking me. I keep my darkest desires locked in a place where no one can find them, but every day they grow until I wonder how much longer I can keep this facade going. What I crave is dangerous, but it's also what makes me feel most alive. I walk a tightrope between fear and desire, knowing that one misstep could destroy everything. I hide these desires deep inside because I know that once they break free, nothing will be the same. But the more I keep them in, the stronger they become, until I can't tell if I'm controlling them or they're controlling me.